YouTube, how are you this evening? What the crap is going on for you? For me, the Carthage campaign is going on. Hopefully you all are doing well. I bid you welcome back to my fictional Carthaginian universe here. And it looks like that we have managed to somewhat calm this area, but not entirely, as it appears that it's still quite upset. And no doubt due to the fact that I've got it so war-torn. I'm going to try and finish off this little Persian army here, the remnants of them at least. Watch, it'll probably kill a bunch of my elephants. Oh, just one man. Okay, we're good. Sometimes they'll kill like several of your elephants. And I did lose a whole unit of elephants, I think, out on roads, actually, when I wasn't paying attention. Oh, good, good, good. We can attack these Seleucid fleets here. So let's go ahead and get a fight started. Looks like they've mostly got skirmishing ships. They've actually got some assault ships here, quite a few of them actually. How do they manage to have such a huge navy? They won't let me have that many ships in my navy. Interesting. Or maybe I just haven't ever tried to build it that big. Huh. Well, who knows? We might lose the fight. I hope not, but we're going to do our best here. I've got a number of artillery ships and should be able to work these guys over fairly well. I should probably put more artillery ships in my navy, just for situations like this. I'll try and use my firepot ships to do some ramming. It looks like the Seleucids are mostly just using raiding ships. They're not going to be very powerful. So my firepot ships and artillery ships ought to have a fairly easy time with them. I'm going to let them come to me. Bring those guys there. Actually, I'm going to bring these assault ships kind of right here in the gaps in between these. And then I'll put some support ships on either flank. There we go. Alright, let's start the battle. Got these guys on fire at will. I'm actually going to hold off for just a second.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, my reinforcements have arrived, and so have they. Whoa! Reinforcements on my flank. That's not good. Okay, I'm not sure where their reinforcements are going, so I'm just going to try and quickly turn my artillery ships in that direction. I can't tell what the Seleucids are doing. I think they're trying to regroup to one main position, actually. So if I reposition and put my guys on fire at will here, I ought to be able to kill some of their ships. And I might try and give these guys the run around with my faster ships. Okay, yep, I got shots off here with my artillery, but with these moving targets, I'm not sure how effective I'll be. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I'm going to go ahead and turn around and see if I can keep these ships alive. Kind of like to just keep getting some pot shots with my artillery ships. Ooh, missed. Sunk one. Good. I'm going to kind of keep pursuing just a little bit with my artillery ships here. Whoops, I hit the fast reload on my guys instead of the speed.
We await your word. Move out.
I'm just going to try and lead those guys on a goose chase with those ships while I get free shots with these artillery ships. Yep, sunk another ship. So yeah, I'll just keep using my artillery ships on fire at will here to try and take some shots. If I sail back this way, I might be able to lure those ships back in the direction towards my artillery ships. Okay, one of those ships is on fire. It's fine. Okay, let's get my support ships back in position.
The men are wavering.
Okay. I do believe I'm going to be able to get through with at least one of these ships. I'm going to lose this one, I think.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, that ship's on fire. It's going to go down.
Support ships ready.
But there's a whole bunch of Seleucid ships heading straight for the arc of fire of my
One
artillery.
of our ships is on fire.
So I'll just keep leading them this way. And now that they're within that arc, I'm actually going to turn around and give a ram order. Just see if I can slow them down long enough to do something. My ship's already routed, but my artillery has opened fire. Good, good, good. My artillery's on the way. Got a hit on those hillmen. Okay, the AI is going full throttle towards me now, I think. Okay, sunk another ship. Every time I sink one of these ships, I'm going to take these guys off fire at will.
Assault ships reporting. Support ships at your command. Assault ships ready. An entire unit has perished.
I'm going to try and board these ships here because they're just hillmen.
Show them still. Support ships at your command. Ready.
Do some ramming maneuvers here.
One of our ships is being boarded.
That wasn't exactly what I wanted. But I did get some boarding operations commenced, and my artillery ships are still able to shoot. Let's do some ramming here, some supporting rams. And we sunk a ship with my admiral.
Our general is under attack.
We can go ahead and push through here. Yeah, this is going pretty well for me so far. Sink him.
Assault ships ready to attack. An entire unit has perished.
Okay, lost another ship. Let's see if we can turn around and ram these guys. Come on, put them down. I don't think my artillery's firing. Oh, they're too close for me to fire, actually, come to think of it. That was pretty
An
obvious.
entire unit has perished.
Okay. Alright, well, we've actually managed to sink their ships right here. I lost a couple of let's see, I lost an assault ship. That's all oh, and my yeah, I think I lost an assault ship and maybe a raiding ship too. So nothing big, nothing we can't survive. I'm just gonna scoot these ballista ship up and get in range of the enemy fleet over there. So it looks like round one went to us. The enemy reinforcement navy was destroyed. They have some Persian light archers, and they have a Persian light archer two Persian light archer Panteras. And I think I heard my artillery opening fire on one of them already. Yep. So if we can take down these Panteras, it's going to mean that they're going to have substantially less ramming strength if it comes to that. It looks like that's what my artillery is targeting right now. A couple more good hits and these guys ought to be sunk. I'm still trying to kind of learn how the AI plays naval battles. Right there you can see that they did manage to rush at me because they were following my... What the heck are they shooting at? That's weird. These Panteras can take quite a few hits. It's quite a lot of artillery shots before they sink. This one's taken probably 4 or 5 shots and it's still alive. There it goes. I'm just gonna turn this ship so it's got a better line to fire on here. Alright, so I'm gonna just actually fast forward for a minute while my artillery ships kind of keep working on the Seleucids. The Seleucids are fighting defensively here, which is another one of those times, in my opinion, where the AI needs to do a little bit better at recognizing that it's at a disadvantage if it continues to camp, and then just go ahead and attack. And as you can see here, my artillery ships are putting these guys down pretty quickly at this point. Just go ahead and do some more fast forwarding here. Oh, I think they've got a ship breaking loose to come at me. Let's see if we can sink this guy real quick before he reaches me. Oh, if he doesn't reach me though, I'm gonna lose my ships. Oh, good, we sunk him.
Ready!
Last second shot there for the save.
To the oar!
Okay, I'm just going to fast forward, get through the rest of this naval battle. This is going to end up being a big victory for us, sinking 2 Seleucid fleets and only having lost a couple of ships. The other ones that I lost were just a, what do you call it, a garrison ship, so that's not really a big deal in my opinion. Ooh, gruesome hit there from the artillery. That artillery shot missed. Hey, I did some maneuvering there. This one just got sunk by artillery. And I just boarded this one with my Libyan hoplites. And this one's shattered as well. Alright, so good. Decisive defeat of the Seleucid navies there. Put them out of commission for a while. Awesome, awesome, awesome. These artillery ships, man, they pay dividends. All of the sinking that they've been doing there is pretty spectacular. Especially when the AI thinks that its best chance is to not engage you. Which couldn't be more wrong.
Fleet reporting, my lord.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can just sink this Seleucid fleet real quick.
The sea beckons, my lord.
Good. Alright, so we've got that fleet completely sunk. Let's see if there's any no good ships that I can recruit back into here, but whatever.
The fleet.
Oh, well, I can have a bigger fleet. I just never realized it. Huh. Boy, talk about stupid.
Ready for orders.
And that would be me. Okay, let's see. Let's drop a warrior on that guy. Let's see what else we got going on here. Do we have any other upgrades? I'm going to leave this army in Rhodes and kind of cease my attack just momentarily to see if this province will stabilize a little bit, because it is definitely in pretty rough shape. Punic culture is on the rise. Let's run this spy ahead of our armies. Trying to see if I can find a good spot to land this spy. Well, here, whatever. I'll just take her. Take her up here. Okay, yeah, we'll use that spy to maybe cause some discontent before we assault. Looks like Hellas is calming down a little too. Punic culture is going down, and Hellenistic culture is on the rise. Why is that? Is there an agent back here that I'm not aware of? I don't see any agents in Hellas. How is Hellenic culture on the rise? That's rather strange. Well, I'll just build another temple to Balhaman, and that ought to turn that around. I'm not really sure what's causing the rise of Hellenic culture. Yeah, don't see a reason for it, but it is definitely happening. Odd indeed. And Asamones have a big old army up here by Alexandria. Seleucids are doing a little bit of raiding with this fleet here. I'm going to get rid of that because it causes extra unhappiness. Really? I lost a firepot ship?
Waiting for a new course.
Okay, whatever. Just retrain a few more ships into that navy. Okay, I think that's all we need to do for this turn. I say that this navy's going to have an upgrade now. 2 plus 4% shots. Melee attack skill for assault ships. I'll go ahead and do that. Alright. See what happens on this turn end. Can't wait to get rid of the Sesatani once and for all at Arcei. Just take them out of the picture. We'll see if the Seleucids are planning any counterattacks. They're probably mostly going to do agent work on me. That's what the AI excels at, is working you over with agents. Someone said there's a no agent mod. I guess I can understand why that gets popular, because
look to your gods and pray, for only in them will you now find mercy.
Armenia is going to declare war on me, which is actually a bit of a pain, because I think they... Yeah, Armenia owns all of this land through here. So that's going to be a bit of a setback in a way, because I really wanted to focus on the Seleucids, but I'm kind of thinking we have the Seleucids under control. The Nasamones have taken over the rest of these provinces down here, so the Seleucids are really just confined to a few settlements, it looks like, through the Middle East here. I'll call my allies to help, of course. Hopefully we can unleash the hordes of my friends upon them. I have a few of them. Not very many friends from this campaign, that's for sure. Oh, I need to take out the Tribali on this next turn too. That's something I need to remember. Give them a good killing since they backstabbed me in the non-aggression pact. Oh, there's a dang Nasamones mage down here too, which is going to be converting. Let's see, so looks like they wanted me to reinforce this Tribali army, which is going after some Odistrian rebels. And I'll just auto-resolve and help them, even though we're about to backstab them. I don't know that the Tribali would attack me right away, to be honest, but I don't trust them. So, just don't trust them. So, the subversion going on in Rhodes. An enemy was wounded in Alexandria, that's good. Rhodes was sabotaged, Alexandria was sabotaged, Tarraco was sabotaged. There's slums in Larissa. Brilliant. Okay, let's tear down these slums and take care of it. I got these Seleucid armies up here behind me in Asia Minor.
For honor and great glory.
Oh, this army was probably sabotaged. Yes. So they poisoned my provisions, which means this army can't move on this turn. That's pretty frustrating. So once again, enemy agents paying off big time for the AI here. Okay, and Hellas is just not very happy. I do believe there's a bread and games edict there too. Where would all this oh, it's because Punic culture is on the decrease still. That is nuts. There is no reason for Punic culture to be on the decline. That makes absolutely no sense. I don't see any enemy agents unless they're hidden. I mean, don't get it. So maybe I can recruit a judge. No, I cannot. Do I have a judge somewhere around here? Let's see where all my judges are at. I can put them in that province and use them.
At your service.
Okay, I have this one who's probably helping to convert this one to Punic culture. Kind of need them there.
It is an honor to
Got this one in Cyrene who's accomplishing the same mission.
How can I serve the people?
And this lady in Nicomedia, which was probably accomplishing the same mission. Don't really have any to spare at the moment.
My sword is yours.
Could do some military training here.
3, 4. I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
Alright, well, these agents are driving me nuts. And as soon as I kill one, there's probably going to be 10 more. Let's see if we can do an assassination on this guy. Or, I don't know, maybe there's a better chance that I can coerce him. But I'd kind of like him to just be dead.
Death wins.
Good.
My power knows no bounds.
Yes, let's keep it that way. Alright.
At your command.
So we've managed to slay them. There's most likely going to be a revolt of some sort in this province. But I don't really care. I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to assault Ephesus. If there's a rebellion, I'll just put it down. I honestly don't care. I just want to get the Seleucids dead. And I believe we are ready to take on the Tribali here, who are not ready. Yeah, the Tribali are going after my ally over here anyway. This would be a great time for me to backstab them, though they may make a run for this city, which is relatively undefended. But if we quickly hit them, should be able to stop them. Okay, let's see what they have here. Just some Celtic warriors and Celtic slingers. Kind of almost reminds me of the Caesar and Gaul campaign. I'm going to need to fight this because the auto-resolve's not going to treat me well. Could have done another night attack for fun, but I guess we'll be alright. Put the beat down on the Tribali. I thought they were going to be my friends, but they never would agree to it. Which is unfortunate. And of course, since the whole client state, some of y'all told me that satrapies aren't broken. So that whenever you take someone as a satrapy, the people treat them as if they treat you. That's good, but it hasn't been fixed with client states, unfortunately. Good grief. Well, it looks like it was rain, 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 or rain for the battle setting. So, I suppose we'll be fighting in the rain. Take these guys out of formation attack. Yeah, not a lot of good spots to come at these guys from. Actually, kind of think it'd be better. Let's pull these guys over here. Awesome looking graphics, though. I'm gonna bring some cav to different sections here. And then got my ballista.
Libyan infantry!
Take these guys out of formation attack as well.
At the double! At speed!
The dogs are beneath us! Beneath our contempt! Let us punish their insolence! Terrible retribution! Answer their arrogance!
Okay, my general is talking about punishing their insolence, which sounds good to me.
Al-Hamun guards us!
We definitely know that anybody who stands against me is insolent.
Help us!
A fine general, a fine general. Let's take these Numidian cav. I haven't ever used these guys before, and see if we can go do some harassing. Not sure if we will be able to do anything successfully or not. They don't have a whole lot of range, but I'll do what I can. Should be fun. I can still use explosive round. Don't really need to, though. I'm just gonna lay down the fire at will and let my artillery unload, and I'll try and assault this place from two directions.
Citizen cavalry! Riders at arms!
Swift and accurate! Forward!
Man, that weather. You know, I bet it'd look really cool to follow this Numidian cav in this weather. These guys are really not nearly as awesome in this game as they should be, but they look cool nonetheless. I think they should have been wearing red capes, though, if I read correctly in the books that I've read. These guys wore some red capes, and I also think they should have a frighten enemies effect, because Numidian cav would always cause the Romans to be afraid. So I'd like to see something of that sort. And it looks like I'm managing to get some of the enemy to peel off after me. Getting a few kills with my ballista. Let's see, are there any... Oh, there's only one unit of spears over here? Oh, there's a bunch more over here, more Celtic tribesmen. How about if we bring this little unit over here? We can just... This ought to be fun. I'm gonna do some more raids with my Numidian cav here.
Ready! Missiles at your command! Servants of power! We are at your command!
Just gonna let these Numidian cav throw a few more javelins.
Riders advance!
See if we can pick off some of these Celtic warriors. Goad them into a fight here. It's kind of what Hannibal would have used Numidian cav for anyway, which would just be to pick a fight, to drag the Romans into a situation they really didn't want to be in.
Advance at speed! Riders at the double!
Yeah, Numidian cav chucking javelins. See, they're really not even getting any kills, only 9 kills. The cavalry, the Numidian cav has good javelin stats, but they don't have as many men as like a regular javelin unit, so it seems like they don't usually get a whole lot of damage in. The skirmish function a little bit screwed up there. This guy's chucking javelins at these flame units. Don't waste your ammo, guys. where these peltas think they're going. It's probably not going to turn out well.
Midian cavalry! Quickly now! Orders, my lord! Midian cavalry! At the ready!
Go do some more skirmishing here. There's spears there. Yeah, there's spears. I really want to get to this group of skirmishers. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my swords up and my general. Put some pressure on that other flank. That ought to give a nice opening to my hoplites who are under skirmish fire. There's some Celtic slingers up there. Just gonna pull all these guys back for a minute. My Numidian cav, I'm just using them to run in and hurl a few javelins and then run away because they're set to skirmish. Not even sure that they're hurling javelins every time. It's kind of funny because we're drawing this Celtic warrior out.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, looks like my ballista are out of ammo. It's time to go for an assault here. I think these Celtic warriors are going to get wrecked on pretty bad by my units. I've got this unit of war elephants that I might actually bring over here.
One of our
back
units
of all
has
these
used
guys.
all its ammunition.
There's a noble horse unit there that I'm going to have to focus on.
Libyan infantry!
Okay. Okay, so there's a ton of units now flocking into the.
The enemy general is
Oh,
dead.
look at all these skirmishers going to be wide open to my elephants. Into the breach. What does that do? Charge speed. Okay. Can't put my
Our
guys in
general is
flaming
under
shot.
attack.
All those skirmishers are a little bit dangerous to my general, but I can't help it. This is going to be too much fun.
Spears at your command! Engage! Our orders! Hoplites ready!
Alright, yeah, my general managed to rout all of these slingers over here.
Orders! Charge! Order!
And I'm going to bring these elephants into the back of some of these troops over here. Okay, I've got these guys on the run now.
We await your orders!
I'm going to head back this way, actually.
Libyan infantry! We await your orders! Libyan infantry! My lord!
Hoplites ready! Citizen cavalry!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Looks like the AI is retreating to this capture point. I'm going to need to bring in some elephant support. Okay, all my hoplites are actually engaged down here.
Hoplites!
It's not going to be easy for me to get elephants through that breach over there. Let's bring up my Libyans, see if we can break through. My hoplites are doing well, though.
Hoplites ready!
These light spears are not actually really much good against hoplites. They do have a good position on the hill, though. Okay, yeah, all my swordsmen coming up here are gonna really be able to put the hurt on these guys, and I'll bring up my elephants to really put the scare into them as well.
Hoplites!
Libyan infantry! Malay infantry and
A lot of times, whenever you put an attack order on the unit guarding like this, they turn around and run. Alright. Balanced force, huh? Got another achievement. Cool. That's pretty awesome, huh? Elephants getting a hold of that big blob of skirmishers. Skirmishers, just like in Rome 1, they do better when they're not in blobs because they have more room to throw their missile, or javelins, or slings, or bows, or whatever it is. Whenever they're all bunched up like that, you're not going to get as many missiles out. So, in that particular case, skirmishers can definitely be very scary to a unit of elephants. but since they were bunched up, they really wouldn't have been able to get as many shots off as they needed to stop my elephants from killing them. So, defeated the Tribali there, and on the next episode, we'll defeat them in their other province. Hope you enjoyed it.